17 minutes after the hour, so much going on in and around our city that you might not always hear about it. That's where our friends at DNAinfo come in. We're joined today by Andrew Herrmann, senior editor of DNAinfo Chicago. Andrew, thanks for coming in.
All right.
All right, lots to cover today. We begin with a serious one about some local Jewish families in West Rogers Park and how they're reaching out to some off-duty Chicago cops.
Yeah, this is an Orthodox Jewish community. They've been feeling kind of threatened lately. There's been some threats, some graffiti, you know, combined with the whole worldwide situation, a little increase in tensions. And so what they've done is they basically created their own police force. Now, the people on this police force are off-duty Chicago police officers. They pay them extra to take them around on their holy days. Those are the days that the Orthodox don't generally drive. Just a little extra protection. But the commander up there is not too happy about having a separate police force on the streets while his own on-duty guys are out there. So that's kind of an interesting thing. They had a community meeting earlier this week that we were at DNAinfo, and it's still unfolding, and you can kind of see both sides.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Second story, interesting one. You don't think normally of hip-hop music and the Muslim community in the same sentence, right? I mean, how's this working out?
Yeah, so this is a duo. They are two black women, Muslims, and they have a very interesting backstory. They are the children of Jamaican immigrants, grew up in England, went to high school together, went off to college together, and when they were in college, they read the autobiography of Malcolm X and became intrigued with Islam, and they became Muslims, yet they still love hip-hop, and they've become quite the sensation in the UK, and they are coming to Chicago, not this weekend, but next weekend. They'll be there for a few days at the Old Town School of Folk Music, and they're a very interesting group. Somebody's made a documentary about them.
Okay.
And they sing about the West, but they also sing about Islam, and they question some of the things that people do in the name of Islam. So they are out there and making some waves.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Obviously have a pretty well-produced video as well.
Yes, exactly.
And finally, there's a school in Ravenswood teaching cobbling. I'm not even sure what cobbling means.
It's 2015. That's right. Yeah, but there was a woman up there, and she would make shoes for people, and evidently people would say, how do you learn how to do that, and how do you do that? And so she started a school, and people who are serious about either making their own shoes or they're into crafts sign up for the classes, and they're pretty serious classes. They can last 4 days, cost over $1,000 for the tuition for the boot making class, but they teach you everything from soles to picking the right leathers and how to sew them all together, and I guess you could make yourself a pair of shoes that would last forever.
Well, maybe the $1,000 is worth it if you can make your shoes for several years.
Well, if you can learn how to make shoes for $1,000, you can probably make 10 pairs. So it all works out.
And where do we find more information about all this stuff?
Oh, DNAinfo.com/Chicago.
Very good. Andrew, good to see you.
Okay, thanks. Hey.